Okay. Let's continue.
あ、みんなも戻ってきた。ほら、暗い顔なんかしていないで笑わないと。
Give me a second, I will stop the time. Not that one. That one. Alright. Alright.
ま、意識してそうすることもないか。紳士も男子なら自然と顔もほころぶはず。
I don't give me a meaningful smile. That was true. My lips pretty much curled up on their own. It was a magnificent sight to behold. And to be honest, I couldn't quite keep my eyes away.
お待たせ。
I like this thingy. I always like this kind of style. Well, not style, but I don't know how to say that correctly. It's just kind of nice. But yeah. This kind of strange combination of color, but it's kind of nice. I don't know. It's especially strange here, yeah, because like, what is it? Okay, I'm not expert on underwear, you know, so yeah. Oh, here's blue. It's nice. I don't know why she's like not wearing black or something. It would be actually far more suited to her than like this kind of greenish color. Yellow is nice. So yeah, and this kind of thing is also pretty cool. Oh yeah. Yeah. Puhatsuna actually, because like look at this shit and then she is, yeah.
お待たせ。
Yeah. Kirito and Shizumi acted as usual, while Hatsune and Isaka seemed to have trouble looking at me in the eyes.
どうこの水着。吟味した結果がこれよ。
Quite ironically, yours is the worst. Yeah, you look amazing, everyone.
やった、褒められちゃったわよ。
Kirito smiled like a little girl.
トレハにだけ言ったわけじゃないわよ。そんなに真っ赤な顔して、そんなに暑い？本当にもう恥じらいのない女ね。でもみ冬ちゃんたら本当に真っ赤よ。まるでゆでだこみたい。初音ちゃんもだけど。
Alright. The two exchange looks and child.
だってしょうがないですよ。白衣を脱ぐだけでもスカートの下がスースーするような気持ちになるくらいなんだから。
Alright.
どんな気持ちかいまいちわからないけど。
Same.
やっぱりちょっとチャレンジしすぎたかもしれません。
I also don't get what's... it's just... yeah, it's just to... like, basically... No! Yeah, it states here. But why? Why? Isn't it just my work? I mean, I can understand this here, right? Because it's like also different style and sort of, right? But why? But that's just like... also, you kind of... can just, you know... I forgot how to say the word. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
そんなことないわよ。とってもよく似合ってる。ね。
Definitely. Asuna blushed even more as I noticed. It really looked like steam might start rising from here at any moment. We were only 1 year apart, but as my little sister or cousin, I couldn't help but think of her as a child all the time. But now I learned that was a mistake. She had grown into an attractive young woman before I knew it, and I had to accept it. And the same could be said about the other three. I saw those them as comrades first and woman second, but in this moment, this time, I had no choice but to accept that I was surrounded by a woman.
ようやく熱が引いてきた。二人はよく平気な顔していられるわね。
I mean, Mifuyu is the oldest one, so... Not Mifuyu, I forgot her name. Why I can't remember her name? Yeah, Mahoro. She's the oldest one, so that makes sense. She's just dumb with the brick sometimes, so...
私はほら、慣れてるから。普段は競泳水着だけど。いえ、私だって気恥ずかしさはあるわよ。
Right.
でもそうは見えないけど。まあ、開放感があっていいんじゃない？普段あんなゾロッとした服を着ていることもあるから、なおさら感じるわね。好きで着ているくせに。とはいえ、センスがないとちょっと落ち着かないわね。
Kirito awkwardly wrapped her hands together.
最初はこう、パンツに挟もうと思ったのよ。脇差しみたいに。
じゃあ、ちょっと奥開けてよ。脇差し？
でも二人から止められたわ。水に濡れたら大変って。
Oh, well, I would assume so, but I don't know.
どんな空耳よ。私たちが言ったのは品がないでしょ。
Would it? Maybe? I don't know.
あるいはこう、胸のところに差し込んでもよかったんだけど。
Well, that certainly would. Breasts?
クレアちゃんから。さすがに品がなかったわね。
Yeah, no shit.
自覚があるなら幸いだわ。
服の上からでも想像はついたけど、脱いでもすごいというか、みんなほんとスタイルいいな。
I like how she just completely just closes on her. Just like, yeah. Mahoro just doesn't fucking exist anymore. Yeah, right. Madoka seemed genuinely impressed. Not that I wasn't.
初音ちゃんはちょっぴり平たいけど、全体の均整は取れているし、いやー、いいっすわ。たまらんっす。
Right, right. You're starting to sound weird.
じゃあ早速泳ぐ？それともビーチボールでちょっと遊んだりする？
We ended up choosing beach ball as per everyone's request and moved to show part of the beach.
冷たくもないか。あ、ちょうどいいじゃない。ほんとだ。二手に分かれましょうか。2対3になるけど、ゲームじゃないけど。
Everyone moved to about the depths where the water rose up to their knees.
なんで横一列になってるの？
Because everyone wants to be with Shinji, of course. Kirito and Hatsune stood on my right, and Shizumi and Risaka on my left. Oh, no. Yeah.
いや、2対3の2っていうのは、私と吹上くんのことかと思って。同じく。
同じく。
そんなこと一言も言ってないでしょ？もう。そう言いつつ、まほろさんも同じ行動をとっていますよね。まあ、それはそれ。じゃあ、じゃんけんにしましょう。じゃんけん。
Right. I ended up on the same team as Kirito.
それ。
Okay, she actually looks really nice from that point of view. You know, the side view. Oh. See. Yeah. Stop. Bonk. Oof! The beach ball flew from one team to another. It was a childish and simple game, but it felt only fun in the water and under the blue skies. I kept Madoka's ribbon in a plastic bag around my neck, watching Madoka watch the game absentmindedly. Yeah, around my neck. Okay. Are you bored?
すごい。
What?
いや
I followed Madoka's gaze.
そうね。
Yeah, I see. I ended up failing to catch the ball because I got distracted because of course Madoka fucking...
シンジ君、罰ゲームね。
What? It's the first time I'm hearing we had that kind of rule? I picked up the ball from the water and resumed the game. Come!
はい。
Uh,
あらまた。
sorry. That should have been against the rules.
もしかしてのぼせてきた？
What? No.
そう？私はちょっと熱くなってきたわ。海面の照り返しもあるし。
That's what you meant.
そろそろ泳ぎにする？そうね。水着も汗ばんできたことだし。
Also, yeah, I fucking didn't notice. Yeah, it doesn't. She was looking at us for a second. Can I? I can't, right? God damn it. Calm down! Kirito adjusted some of your whistle with your finger. Okay! Understandable! I dropped the ball and missed my own toss.
兄さん大丈夫？熱射病で手に力が入らないとか。
I haven't. I panically shook my head. But yeah, I think I'll go swimming.
そうしましょう。私はちょっと沖の方まで泳いでくるわね。
Just I moved away from us, swimming like a fish.
おー、すごい。さすが水泳部員。
私たちの中で実はまほろさんが一番アクティブなのよね。見た目の印象に反して。
Not even contrary to her looks.
確かに。
美冬は美術部で、私なんかは帰宅部だし。初音ちゃんは？私は家庭科部です。
Right.
で、吹上くんは文芸部とかじゃなかった？確か。
Sort of. Yeah, so I'm a ghost member.
そう。なんか好きなのやればいいのに。特にないの？
There is a thing or two, but I was too preoccupied with Madoka to think of these things. But in rest of the respect, I might have wasted that part of my youth. I may have done better to lose myself in some part of passion rather than absentmindedly watch the time pass. Yeah, maybe I should really do that starting next semester.
いいわね。じゃあ何する？
No, I haven't thought about that yet.
油絵とか好き？ お裁縫は？
I'd prefer something where I could move.
茶道部とかいいんじゃない？
人の話を聞いてあげなさいよ。
執行って結構いい運動になったりして。まあそれは冗談だけど。私茶道に結構興味があるのよ。吹上くんは？
I can't say I have strong feelings about that.
あら残念。
Kirito didn't look that disappointed though, as she nodded.
どうしたの？泳がないの？あ、泳ぐ。
Kirito headed towards the open water with her swim ring. Let's catch up to someone. Apparently she can swim, okay. After a bit of swimming, we got hungry and headed to the nearby beachside restaurants.
海の家でご飯も初めてね。まあ海で泳ぐこと自体初めてなんだけど。
I mean, yeah. Really? It must be pretty new to you then.
でも今回は声をかける人がいたから。
I appreciate that. I blushed slightly. It felt good to be special to someone.
もうお腹空いちゃった。朝はちゃんと食べてきたんだけど。
泳ぐとカロリーを消費するから。 私なんか結構大食いよ。
You may not know, but I eat a lot.
とてもそうは見えないくもないか。
どこ見ながら言ってるのよ。
泳ぐのも楽しいけど賑やかなのがいいわね。
Here to look towards the beach.
平和が一番だわ。
So I saw one on our way over. Luckily there were no bulldogs on the beach. I wish the peaceful grass, but we swam some more after our little break, and then everyone kind of scattered their own way, most likely exhausted from our early activities. Tsukada was still swimming on the horizon, while Kirito played with the waves. Isaka busied herself with the sand castle, while Hatsune took a break on a beach chair. There were a few things I wanted to talk to them about ever since the issues with Tonosawa ended. This might be a good opportunity for that. So as you might remember from my previous parts, Katsune is my top 3 right now, obviously behind Shinji and Madoka. So I'm going for her. As simple as that. Unless something will change or something, you know. That?
兄さん、ちょっと
Katsune set up somewhere.
体力ないな。まほろさんなんかまだスイスイ泳いでいるのに。
You certainly should. It's not bad. No, unless you break some weapons or something. I wonder if it's hard for you to float because you're so thin.
どうかな。関係あるのかな。
I didn't mean anything by it, but it made Hatsune flash bright red. Maybe I should have considered my words more before opening my mouth. Hatsune was a girl before she was my little sister. I thought I'd already come to terms with that.
とりあえず、私の場合、痩せているというのとも少し違うような。
She looked down at her chest. I knew what she meant, which made it very hard to come up with a safe response here. Katsune blushed even more when she noticed me staring. My face... Apparently. My face felt a bit hot as well, so I looked away to the sea. Come to think of it, I couldn't remember us ever having a conversation like this. Did our relationship suddenly change after she confessed to me after all? I waited until we cooled off and moved to the main subject. There is something I wanted to tell you. It's about your power. I insisted that you could force bulldogs out of people to everyone in Trattoria, but... It wasn't just the incident with Tonosawa that gave me that idea. Right, in the plane. They jumped into them. And I assume they were hugging each other. And obviously Hatsune wanted everyone to survive. Okay. Oh, okay, then, okay, maybe then it's not bad writing, okay. Then maybe, okay. So something else that actually made me think of it.
他にも？
I'm talking about the time when our plane crashed. Hatsune gave me a surprised look. As I told you before, I saw a bunch of bulldogs appear on the ceiling just before that happened. I had no idea what that meant at the time, just that it wasn't anything good. I was staring right at them for the whole time. I can vividly remember that they jumped into all of us. But look at what happens. The three of us surviving were 1 in a million odds. The plane had the usual three-seater seats, with you by the window, me at the center, and Miss Miyako in the aisle. We all ended up on top of each other when the plane started rolling around. And your hand touched both me and Miss Miyako. Just like that night. I think that it was you who saved us back then, so... I was about to thank you, but noticed her expression had clouded over. Oh, what's wrong?
兄さんに対して申し訳ない気持ちになっちゃったの。
Huh?
兄さんの両親も救えたらよかったのにって。
That's not what I meant! That really caught me off guard, so I hurriedly tried to comfort her, but her expression remained the same. There's too much responsibility for a single person, even for one of so-called normal dreamers. We're not heroes, we have limits. Tsukada talked about this multiple times already. It's the other way around, Katsune. You saved 3 lives. You should be proud of it. She gave me a slight nod without changing her expression. I'm grateful to her.
兄さん。
That's why I told you about this. In no way did I want to make you feel bad or sad about it. She finally cheered up a little and nodded. Well, that actually makes sense. Okay, as I was diving it down, I walked free to the bus stop.
結構疲れちゃった。ほんと。海もなかなか疲れるのよね。髪はベタつくし。
You already said that, but okay?
うん。プールの方が楽って言っていたけど、それ本当だわ。でも今日は楽しかった。
Despite looking tired, everyone nodded with a smile.
それじゃ、また明日ね。バイバイ。さようなら。
See you!
さようなら。
Katsune and I watched the bus drive off and made our way home. Today's long summer day was coming to an end. My skin got a bit sunburned after spending the whole day in the sun, so the cool evening I felt particularly pleasant. Tired?
少し。でも楽しかったのは本当だよ。
Me too.
ただいまー。
Hello?
おかえりなさい。楽しかった？顔を見ればわかるか。でもシンジ君は変な人に絡まれたりしなかった？
Why do you say that?
いえ、女の子ばっかりのグループだから目につくでしょうし。
No, nothing like that happened.
そうならよかったけど。けど噂によるとみんな相当美人だそうね。
You heard? Don't you mean Katsune told you?
そうだけど違うの？
I'm not saying that.
みんなほんと綺麗だった。服を脱いでいるとますますそれを感じちゃう。
Right.
服って初音ちゃんたらどこ見てるのよ。
でもほら、自分と比較するとどうしてもちょっと気になっちゃうというか。
なるほど。でも初音ちゃんはまだまだこれからよ。ね？
Was I supposed to agree or say that she was just fine as she was now? It seemed like I had to be pretty careful with those kind of topics from now on. Tsukada's cold got better over the next few days, as they cared about his well-being. But when he felt normal, his behavior pattern would return to normal too, which made it easier to observe him. That was all.
もうしょうがないか。止めても無駄だろうし、一度はやらないと気が済まないんだろうし。
Also, I only just now noticed that. What is that? What or something? Yep. Miss Miracle left for work as usual, leaving the house empty. It felt a bit weird to be at home at this hour.
でも、みやこさんも全然疑っていなかったね。なんかバレバレの仮病って感じだったけど。
I mean, for you. This is because of my generally good behavior.
なるほど。
In fact, this was the first time I skipped school on purpose. I felt guilty for lying and needlessly worrying my life, but... I feel guilty for lying. Felt guilty for lying. And needlessly worrying my family, but... okay, I don't understand why 2 is there, but okay.
そんな貧困法制で前途も洋々な青年が不法侵入を試みようって言うんだから。
Alright.
世も末だわ。
You're exaggerating. And you can say whatever you want, but I won't change my mind. I was startled by the number of random patrol cars that were out and about, but in the end I ended up reaching my destination without much trouble. Business edge of town, the area had little traffic and even during the day. And that was perfect for me.
けど、どうするの？いくらボロっちいアパートで、ドアも薄い板みたいなものだったけど、蹴破るのも無理でしょ？
I mean, through the window, I guess. I won't do anything like that.
鍵穴に針金刺してみるとか？
No. I'm actually kind of hoping to find an open window.
窓？ああ。
We looked up at the apartment together. There was no wind today, so the curtains didn't move, but the window looked open. Kind of. I looked around to make sure there was no one around. There was no point in hesitating after coming this far. I quickly climbed up the wall of the apartment building. What the fuck is that? That? And the... What? Is it? Maybe it's just a coincidence, but it's like... Is this like the same which hits vest? T-shirt, you know? Oh, that's interesting. What's that? Holy shit, wow, I only noticed that right now. Well, that must have cost a lot. Okay, DVDs. Is that books, I guess? I don't know what's that. Books, obviously. Right. I can tell you my face as soon as I landed on the apartment floor. The place stank of sweat and rotten food. No wonder he wanted to keep the window open. This room is awful.
ね。びっくりするよね。
Madoka finally began talking to me again. I'd already heard how the room was supposed to look, but it still surprised me. The first thing that caught my attention was a mountain of DVD cases, but that was hardly the only mess in the place. There were half-eaten lunchboxes and instant ramen cups, not to mention countless rows of used tissues. Line rows of bro. Is that what I think it is? Disgusting.
同じ男とはいえ、シンジの部屋とは大違い。っていうか、シンジって結構綺麗好きかもね。
I like to think of my place as normal. He's pretty popular in school, but I bet most students would change their mind if they saw this. Each box sat next to his wooden. It reminded me of Madoka's account of what he was doing. What he was doing? Okay. I wish I brought slippers or something.
やっぱり綺麗好きだ。
I mean, can you blame him? I don't think anyone would want to step on any fluid that may potentially be on the floor, yeah?
うん、それは気がつかなかったな。幽霊だけ？
I took off my shoes because it's a bit too obvious if I left footprints inside. I don't even know where I should start.
お手伝いできればよかったんだけど。
Can you look outside the window? I place a ribbon on the window sill.
うん。じゃあ見張り役ってことで。
Thanks. I check all the potentially suspicious places. It took a lot of time to put things back in the exact same arrangement as I found them. What this? This is weird.
ん？どうかした？
I found a bank book.
信じたらそんなものまで。
Just look at this.
ん？
Here. I flipped the page pointing at something. It takes out 100,000 yen every month at the same time. Don't you think that's weird? He earns this much, that's already kind of weird that he earns that much, you know? I'm not, like, super keen on how much teachers actually paid in Japan, but you know, that's not a small amount of money.
変かな？生活費じゃないの？
Maybe. His utility bills are automatically subtracted, same for the rent. His credit card is also paid directly through his bank account.
何が言いたいの？
Half of his living expenses are already paid for for before he even withdraws the money.
じゃあ遊び
So he actually earns even more than 100,000. Wow, that's fucking great. I saw that too, but as you've seen, he shuts himself in his house as soon as he comes back from work. I don't see when he could be spending that money. And also, I mean, look at his room, not exactly the most cleanest, right? So, what?
確かにちょっと変かもしれないな
And not the most luxurious room you could. So yes, it's kind of... Madoka's expression was slowly changing.
言っちゃ悪いけどこの人安月給よなのに普通の生活費の他に10万円も毎月毎月引き出している
Okay? I thought 100,000 yen isn't exactly small, but okay. Because he also spends his money on credit card and that guy. So it's maybe like 200,000 yen. So basically in a year it would be like 500,000 basically. Which is fine, no? Yeah. Thanks to that his account was in the triple digits by the end of every month. Ah, I see.
変なの
Yeah, I wonder if this could be evidence.
報奨何の
If he's murderous, maybe he needs to buy some sort of tools for them. He needs to afford the camera and media to burn the video on at least. I glanced at all discs lying on the floor. This is definitely suspicious.
シンジお昼にすればさっきからお腹が鳴ってる
I don't have time for that. I've got to finish my search before he returns.
でも大体もう探したよね
There's still something important left. I indicated the amount of DVDs.
えあんなの見ようっていうの
No, but don't you remember what the grandfather said? He keeps sending murder videos to them.
ああ
But how do I take anything from this without having it collapse?
ビデオだけどパソコンから映していたみたいたまにマウスを動かしていたから
He must be using the TV's secondary display. I guess I should boot it up. I pushed the power button and the computer turned on without asking for a password or anything. It went straight to desktop. Yeah, desktop. And I will click the drive icon and the media player opens. The TVT drive filled to life. I clicked my tongue. It was porn.
あれこれ
Huh?
私が侵入した時映っていたのと同じだもしかして同じのずっと見ているのかな
Oh, that's strange. It was possible that one of my friends was on it. I hurriedly turned back to TV. No way. Different host?
シンジやっぱりシンジも知ってる人だったの
I paused the video and tried to collect myself. How could this be? How could this be? I resumed the video again. Realizing there was no sound, I pulled the headphones cable out of the PC. Madoka looked away, disgusted. If it sounds that was neither a laugh or no cry, escaped the TV.
やっぱりこの声のような気もするんだけど
It was evident that not even the police knew. Something I got from the victims themselves. The characteristic laugh of the culprit. The angle-looking Tsukada on TV kept tracing his hips. Disgusting, and not because they were both men. The boy underneath him had turned his face away in pain, but I recognized him instantly. It's here, isn't it? Tsukada stopped moving after a loud cry. He fell over the boy, breathing raggedly. Alright.
私ここまでは見なかった
Tsukada began sticking his tongue into the boy's ear. Everything is connected. I see. If that's hit, that's why the reason. That's the reason why he was cutting the ears and all kinds of that kind of stuff. Because basically, this memories kind of haunts him, you know, in a way. The only reason, like, why he didn't kill Tsukada, but that's also, I think, connected with the money, right? Maybe he pays him for the silence. And that would make sense why he is fine in terms of, like, you know, he's living. That he doesn't die or something, right? Because he always has money. Just in case. It would make sense. It would make sense. He seemed to be quite obsessed with it as it continued for a while. I paused the video. The room felt almost deathly silent. He seems to have something for years. I really find it hard to doubt it anymore.
でも待って、肝心の証拠は？
Right, I could convince myself as much as I wanted, but it would all be for nothing if I could not find tangible evidence that I could bring to the police. I wasn't planning to take care of the situation myself like Serena. That monster deserved to be punished by the law for his transgressions. Sorry. Did I really say that? Transgressions, yeah. I look for it. There has to be at least one murder video among them. This. I began playing them one after another. I click my tongue again. All of them seem to be his homemade sex videos.
シンジ、そろそろ帰らないと。
Huh? There is still time.
元通りに直す時間が必要じゃない。私手伝えないんだよ。
It's alright. I'll leave it like this.
え？だってバレちゃうじゃない。
It's not like he has my fingerprints on file. He won't know it was me. Besides, this is something he'd obviously like to hide from public, so the knowledge of someone having broken in and seen those videos might mess with his mind in a good way.
シンジ？なんか怒ってるみたい。怒ってるの？
Yeah, you bet I am.
どうして？
I didn't answer and returned to the checking the videos. Otoko regarded me for a while, then turned to the TV.
これ、毎回相手が違うんだよね。普通の恋愛なら、塚田がモテる人ってだけだろうけど。でも相手は、必ずと言っていいほど、嫌そうな、辛そうな顔をしている。
Yeah, it doesn't look like paid service, does it? It's more like rape. The savagery of what I was looking at spread across my body as I finally put it to words.
これ、場所はどこなんだろう。
I think it's a Sonara Academy. That's where Tsukada used to be.
アスナロ学園？
That would make sense. Huh? Speaking of which, how old is he anyway?
年がどうかした？
No, it's just... You can only be in there until you're 18 years old. So, if he was over 18, his position there might have been... So that's why. I never cared about teachers' ages, but I could probably find out from school itself. Whew. I let out a tight breath. I failed to find any proof in the end. The sun was beginning to set outside the window. It'd be bad if I didn't leave soon.
どうぞ。空いています。
Hidenori, yeah.
やっぱりシンジ君か。
You?
お客さんも来ないからさ、逆立ちしているくらいしか暇つぶしもない。よっと、あだ。
Hit tumbled down onto the floor as usual.
コーヒーでも飲む？
No, I'm good.
じゃあ僕だけ。
He'd moved to the kitchen and lit the stove.
あんパンは？
No, thanks. He took a bite out of the sweet roll he took out of his pocket while waiting for the water to boil. Munch, munch. You really like sweet rolls, don't you?
前はあんまり食べられなかったからかな。
He returned with a half-eaten sweet roll and cup in his hands.
アンパンにはやっぱりコーヒーだよね。
Really? I thought most people ate them with green tea.
緑茶があればな。インスタントコーヒーに比べるとお高いから。
It probably was nothing to laugh about, but then again, they managed to keep the lights on, so they were probably alright financially. Well, so it looked at least.
どうしたの？
There is something I wanted to ask you about, Tsukada.
塚田くん？って、塚田くん？
I noticed. Even he seemed to be somewhat taken by surprise.
学校でなんかあったの？
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
で、塚田くんがどうしたの？
Yeah. I came to Hid because there was no way I could sit still, but now that I was here, I realized that there was no way I could explain what it was that I did and saw. I'm sorry, it's really nothing. Hid nodded eventually, evidently without any inclination to pursue the subject.
てっきりまた問題でも起こしたのかと思ったよ。
Again? What do you mean?
アスナロ学園でもちょっと問題になったからね、あの人。
I feel like I understand why you're so obsessed with heroes and justice. I shook my head. I think I'll be on my way.
じゃあね。
はい、席に着けよ。出血を取るぞ。
Yeah, he seems a little bit under the weather. You don't look too well today. Are you still sick?
まあ、そんなところだ。
Tsukada was usually energetic and friendly, which is probably why his current behavior stood out. After homeroom was over, Tsukada walked out of the classroom with his shoulders slumped. He looked quite obviously pale.
ありゃあ、だいぶビビってるね。だったら戸締まりくらいちゃんとすればいいのに。まあ、普通は家探しされるとも思わないか。
I feel like I should scare him some more. Maybe I should send him a fake blackmail letter.
信じたら。
I'm just kidding. I don't have time for that kind of thing.
暇？なんか、することあるの？
Just one thing. I want to dive into his dreams.
でも、前にまほろさんにしてもらったよね。
I asked Shizume to look for information, but I won't show any mercy.
そうね。レイプの相手に容赦することもないか。
I caught a random female classmate and asked her about Tsukada's age. I'm not sure if I remember. I think he was around his 30s? Another girl answered. 30s? See, I don't know. I didn't know, sorry. Yeah, I think he's past 30 already, but he doesn't look like that at all. I returned to my seat. But if he was in his 30s, it'd be consistent with my theory. He could probably use his position and authority to solicit sexual favors. The staff in that kind of facility was far more influential than teachers in any normal school. I met with Shizume after school.
一人で？それは。
I beg you, Shizume.
別に敬語を使わなくてもいいけれど。でも、塚田先生には一度ダイブしたのよね。その時はこれといって情報は得られなかったわけだけど。
I quite strongly suspect he might be the Joker. I repeated my suspicious hiding my true motive.
だったら、シンジ君一人じゃなくて、三人で行くべきじゃない？
Suspicions, no? Yeah, no suspicions. That's not all. I don't want you to tell this to anyone, but Tsukada is sexual predator.
性犯罪者？
Yes. Разумею, I seem that close for words. I want to investigate that for starters, which is not really Sakura Mori Dreamer's field.
証拠はあるの？
Yes, though I can't give you the details. Разумею, I found a thought for a few moments, then thrown a noise.
わかった。シンジ君の言うことだものね。私も信じる。
Thank you, Shizumi.
けど、場所はどうする？
Right. We couldn't just use Kirito's house without knowledge. How about my house? It'd be just the two of us, though.
別に私は気にしないわよ。じゃあ、そうしましょうか。性犯罪者だなんて言われたら、私としても放っておけないものね。ただ、念のため言っておくわよ。シンジ君も忘れているわけではないだろうけど、一人でダイブするのは危険が伴うの。それでもいいのね。
No, I noticed.
わかった。シンジ君、聞こえるわね。
Yeah. I began moving right away. It felt kind of weird to be in a dream on my own. All on my own. Where did you find Tsukada last time?
学校で、今回も多分、そうじゃないかな。
Got it.
職員室の方みたい。
Roger?
吹き紙か。どうしたんだ？ん？
Tsukada was all smiles, obviously happy to see me. There's something I'd like to ask you.
おう、なんだ？なんでも聞いてくれよ。吹き紙なら個人授業してやってもいいぞ。
Yatsuka Hidenori. Have you heard of that name before?
さあ、誰だったかな。卒業生か？何しろ毎年たくさんの生徒が卒業するからな。
So yeah, I was right. It was Hid. And I guess that's my theory still stands. He's a graduate, alright.
ああ、そう。じゃあ、わからんな。
Not of our school, but the one you worked previously, Asunara Academy. Tsukada's expression grew tense and sharp as I mentioned that name. His great big friendly instructor image started to disappear.
何が言いたいんだ。
His son got rougher too. But I went wrong with that. Do I need to spell it out? There is no way that could have been done with his consent. I'm the one who broke into your house.
なえ
He looked pale in the morning, but now he was deep red from anger. You used your position as staff to abuse the children. Isn't that so?
何が望みなんだ。金か。だが金ならないぞ。
I know. Where are you putting those 100,000 yens every month anyway?
そんなことまで。どうでもいいだろ、そんなことは。
Well, fine. I can ask about it later.
あとだ。
You raped this kids, didn't you? Answer me.
秀則も何なんだ。付き合ってるのか。なんかやったんだよ、おい。
He suddenly left me speechless. Noticing my hesitation, his lips curled into green.
お前は成績もなかなかいい。内申書も上昇だ。だからあえて忠告してやるが。
Huh?
恋人は選んだ方がいいぞ。
What are you talking about?
あんな薄のろのクズ。早く死ねば。いや、俺が殺してやればよかった。あれはケツ穴しか取り柄のない気違い野郎だ。何をする。俺は教師だぞ。
Have you heard of the Joker?
ジョーカーなんだそれは。
You're sending videos to Kirito's Kureha house, aren't you? I bet that's where your money is going.
何を言ってる。
Huh? Whatever, I don't need an answer from you.
は
As for your question, we're friends.
あ
And I don't take it well when someone talks shit about my friends. It didn't sound like she was expecting it to go this far. He didn't exactly incriminate himself as a Joker, but I'm sure it's him, so I've got to go to the core. I'm sorry for showing you this Shizumiya sign. Shizumiya просто. Shizumiya. Yeah. Also, as far as I got it, what he did he snap his neck? If he actually did, that would be actually... Ah, no. He just punched him. Okay. I looked down at Tsukada. He seemed to have passed out. To get to the core appeared once you incapacitated your opponent. And Tsukada was no exception. Huh? What the hell? My steps grew more and more uncertain until I pretty much stumbled into the center of the strange kit in my body. There were no bullocks there. Just Sakura's soul. Why?
違ったの？
That's the only explanation, but...
そっか。塚田はジョーカーじゃなかったんだ。
But Madoka's body remains, which meant Himerara wasn't possessed. No, it was no use making excuses at this point. It was definitely the Joker that killed Madoka. And we had more than enough proof that he was possessed by a real red Bodach. And the suit was this man's, but I still circled Tsukada's core, hopelessly expecting to find something to satiate my frustration. I was sure Tsukada was the man we were looking for. Why? Why did it have to be like this?
戻った方がいいんじゃない？ここはあんまりいていい場所じゃない気がする。
Who's the Joker then? Who killed you? I thought my heart might burst at any moment. Sorry. Since the day all I could think about was revenge. And I believed it was at an arm's reach from me just now. But it slipped through the gaps between my fingers and disappeared.
とにかくここにいたってしょうがないよ。
My eyes wandered to the deeper end of the cave. The core used to always be our destination until now, but the road continued further inside. Just where did it lead?
シンジ？ちょっとどこに行くの？シンジ、帰りはそっちじゃないってば。逆よ逆。シンジ？ねえ、ちょっと聞いてるの？シンジってば。
A gloomy darkness surrounded the core, but the road ahead seemed full of light. Warm lights that beckoned me inside. I didn't look at.
シンジ、そっちに行っちゃダメ。そっちは。
Akitsumadoka. Chapter 7. Okay. Shizumiya was already gone by the time I woke up. Did she go home? I heard a voice from outside and opened the window.
おはよう。
See. So I didn't took screenshots or something. For fuck's sake. Okay, I need to check that later. God damn it. Morning.
ねえシンジ、今度の日曜デートでもしない？
A date?
何びっくりしたような顔してるの？
No.
どうせ暇でしょ？じゃ、そういうことで。
Madoka pulled back into her room without waiting for a reply. Good morning.
おはよう。
おは
シンジ君妙に顔が赤いわね。熱でも？
No.
兄さんどうしたの？
No, it's nothing. I sat at the neighboring house for a while, but Madoka didn't come out, even though it was already time to leave for school. Well, whatever. It's nothing, let's go. See you around.
バイバイ。
っせ。
Good morning. I had a weird feeling that I forgot to greet someone when I sat down on my seat. Stand? Wow.
では、出血を取るぞ。相沢。はーい。井口。
Here.
遠野。
はい。
Donna.
では、朝のホームルームは以上だ。吹き紙？何か質問でも？
あ？
いや、なんか人の顔をじっと見ているからな。
No, it's nothing. Maybe I was. Why was I looking at him so intently anyway? I died again.
んだよ、弱えな。下手くそになってるだろ、お前。
Yeah, I have not played this in a long time.
なんで？
I didn't have time.
なんで？バイトでも始めたの？
No, I was just busy with something.
なんだそりゃ。
After getting back home, I randomly wandered to the beach and found Madoka there. Being off season, people avoided the rather cold ocean breeze. It made me feel even colder to see her standing out there all alone. What are you doing here, Madoka?
特には。
It can be good for your health to stand in such strong winds.
優しいこと言うんだね。
It's just common sense. Did you skip today?
何が？
School. You didn't come out of your house.
ちゃんと言ったって。
Really? If that's the case, then okay, I guess.
日曜だけど、どこ行こっか。
Yeah.
サイクリングでいいよね。
That's a good idea. The weird date has been stuck into my skull since I first heard it, but Madoka didn't seem bothered at all. Still couldn't quite put it into words though.
それじゃ。
Yeah. We split after a simple greeting, so we usually avoided phrases like see you tomorrow. Since we could see each other anytime anyway. Our houses stood next to each other and even our rooms happened to face each other. I've been hanging out with Madoka like it was the most natural thing in the world since I was born. It was simply assumed that she would always be next door. You could say she was like air to me. It was so natural for her to be there by my side, I barely thought of her. It'd be very bad news if she suddenly disappeared. Madoka was just that kind of resistant to me. What is this? It's so kind of strange. Couldn't get my act together today. Miss Mega likes the news, so that's why what we usually watched when we ate. That was what played on the TV right now too.
へえ、手榴弾騒ぎですって。場所によっては結構物騒なのね。
That's this glasses guy, right? Hidenori? Or how it was? Yeah,
桜の森は平和でよかったわね。
you're right.
なんか、ずいぶんしんみり言うんだね。
ちょっと大げさだった。でも本当にそう思うのよね。実際、
No crime, right?
ここはいい街よ。暮らしやすいし自然もある。そして治安もいい。いつまでもこうであってほしいわね。
We met up again after dinner. This was usually our time for small talk, but she looked totally stiff today. Is something wrong, Madoka? She hesitated a little, then continued.
さ、もしもの話よ。もし私がどっか行っちゃうとしたら、シンジ どうする？
What is this supposed to mean? Are you going to move somewhere?
だから家庭の話よ。
It came out of nowhere, though. I took a smile as I thought about my answer.
そんなに変なことでもないんじゃない？何事も変わらないでいることはできないんだから。
You told me I heard it somewhere before. But where?
ねえ、シンジ。日曜のサイクリングだけど、場所を決めてなかったよね。
Yeah. But I could change the subject before I could answer.
どこがいいかな？久しぶりに三深山にでも行ってみる？
I'm fine with anything.
じゃあ、それで。
I took a close the window. Right, if my memory served, her house was a rental. It was something that I ever gave serious consideration before, but that kind of thought floated to my consciousness for some reason.
シンジ君、今日暇？私たちはデパートに買い物に行くんだけど。
Madoka and I are going cycling today.
あら、デート？いいわね。
It was going to be cycling.
どうせなら、初音ちゃんも混ぜてもらえばいいのに。運動神経ないと無理かな。
Anyone can ride a bike.
そう？だったら。
でも、邪魔したら悪いから。
邪魔なんてことはないでしょ？ねえ。
Of course it's not. I made sure to state it as a conviction, but Hatsune just gave me a lonely smile.
おはよ
Morning.
う。じゃあ行きましょうか。置いていかないでよ。
Huh? Give me a second. Give me a sec. Yeah. No. That didn't sound like something a rival should have said. I spotted Hidenori. Wait, let me say hi.
誰？
Hid.
ああ、年上の友達って人か。
He noticed me as soon as I approached.
こんちは。お出かけ？
Yeah, I'm cycling to Mibukayama. What about you, kids? Are you working?
いや
Working.
ー、だって僕、仕事なんかしてないもん。
So that's... Must have misremembered something.
無職のプー太郎だよ。気は楽だけど暇なんだよね。あはは。公園で木登りでもしようかな。
Right. Could find something you like to do.
僕みたいな薄のろを雇ってくれるところもないって。
Madoka stood some distance away from me. I never introduced her. It was a bit embarrassing. Anyway, I think I'll be on my way.
うん。じゃあね
You always hurt when you went up the hill, but the worst part was the breathing. At first we could still talk, but soon enough our words gave way for grunts and gasps where... Why was I doing something this excruciating? Excruciating, yeah. I couldn't help but question myself. There was a sense of achievement when you reach the top, and few things beat the thrill of going downhill later. But this had a certain indescribable charm that not even those were enough to explain. Finish! I won! Whew. I thought she'd be frustrated, but when I looked at her, she actually smiled.
もう、信じったら子供だな。
What do you mean?
男女の違いもあるのに、勝ち負けもないでしょってこと？
I guess that's true. It caught me a bit off guard, as this was the first time she said something like this. Wait, what? Really? But I always thought of you as rival?
じゃあ、ライバル関係はもう終わりね。
What?
そんな寂しそうな顔しないの。
I'm not!
何事も変わらないではいられないんだからさ。でも、それだからこそ、 新しいことも始まる。
What's about to start?
それは自分次第よ。
We went deeper and deeper into the woods, pushing our bikes with our hands. A clear water swamp slumbered on the other end of the road. That was our secret place. I've never seen a single person here beside us.
ほんと
Besides us. There's even a road leading here, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a hiker or two, but I wonder if it's not on any maps or something.
いや、ハイキングマップにはちゃんと載っていたよ。
Huh.
残念なの？
Yeah. I thought that maybe we're the only ones that knew about it.
二人だけの秘密の場所ね。
What's that supposed to mean?
何も。
And as we saw forth, the road opened up as the swamp appeared before our eyes. As we saw what? Really? We were calling it a swamp, but the water was crystal clear. It was so clean that there weren't even any fish inside. I really find it hard to believe.
何が？
What the fuck? I guess neighbors. Anyway. Aruga turned her gaze from swamp to me. That no one's here. It's on the map, yet it proves almost like we're the only ones that know about it.
そうね。もしそうだとしたら素敵よね。
What do you mean?
だから私たちだけの秘密の場所。
You just laughed at me when I said that?
あれは照れ笑いよ。
Aruga's face felt so bright I had trouble looking away from it. It may have been just sun reflecting off the water, but this was the first time I looked at the face of my childhood friend so gone. What is there to be embarrassed about? So I didn't feel it, my voice ended up sounding kind of upset. Ah, really was such a hit.
女の子ですから。止まったらちょっと寒くなってきた。
Give me a second, I'm gonna check something. Anyway, let's continue. Alright.
止まったらちょっと寒くなってきた。
Where's your windbreaker?
忘れちゃった。
Again! I took mine off and put on his shoulders.
おお、男の子だ。
I'm taking it back once you're down.
それじゃあ男の子だ。
What's that supposed to mean? Aruga picked up a rock and threw it against the water. It was a good angle.
よっと。
It bounced 3 times. You actually learned how to do it.
シンジもやってみたらどう？
Okay, we can see who can do it better. This was one of our favorite games. A small swamp like this supported no waves, so you could see the rock's trajectory very well. Huff! 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? At first I felt proud, but I was soon overtaken by a weird sensation and averted my eyes. Because, yeah, as far as I recall, they explained that this is like real world, but some things you can basically break out of it because some things kind of just don't stop. For example, if you like rotate something, or I guess if you will throw a rock, it won't stop skipping. I look forward to the path of the rock with the natural expression.
ねえ、シンジ？
Huh? She finally turned to me.
私のこと好き？
Well, that was out fucking nowhere, okay. That came out of nowhere. You could tell from her eyes that she wasn't just fooling around. So I answered with due sincerity. Yeah, I do. It came out a bit awkward, but Udoka regarded me with gentle eyes and yes.
そう。よかった。私もそうなんだ。
My heart skipped a bit. Right. Looked at each other's eyes. to the face I'd watched for almost so long as I was alive, yet it felt so beautiful now.
じゃあさ、キスして。
I gulped and placed my hands on his shoulders. Close your eyes. I checked the distance and trajectory to make sure my first attempt in this kind of thing didn't turn out into a punchline of a joke, then closed my own eyes. And slowly drew my face to hers.